Hello and welcome back to Seekers of Wellness and this week's yoga flow. I hope you are ready to get a bit sweaty on the mat today and follow this nice juicy flow that I have prepared. Let's start just by sitting down in any comfortable position. I'm going to switch to seated on the knees, but you feel free to sit however you want. We're going to start by taking one deep breath, collecting ourselves to start this practice in a peaceful and calm state of mind. Take one deep breath in, exhale it out. All right, slowly start rolling your shoulders back here. Backing away and then rolling again. Just slowly awakening the whole body. And then we switch direction, coming forward with our shoulders. One last. And slowly release. We're bringing it in for a side bend towards the left. Reach your right arm to the sky and then slightly towards the left. Take a deep breath in, come center. Exhale, switch side. We're going to do a few more like this, just following your own breath. Awakening the whole spine here. I always bring a bit of focus into the spine in the beginning of the practice. So we're starting off with a few side bends, some rolls, before we get into any more specifics of this practice. Last one here, then we come center. Meet back. We're going to do a twisted, but bring your hands into prayer pose. We'll start by activating a bit, not coming into passive, into a twist, but take a deep breath in. Then we reach towards the left as far as we can and keep gazing over that left shoulder. Make sure still both sitting bones are grounded as you look back, putting equal weight into both legs or sitting bones. Inhale, come back center. Take one more deep breath. And on your exhale, we switch and twist towards the right. Keep gazing over that right shoulder or towards the right side. Bring some awareness into where in your back you can sense this. One more deep breath. Exhale and come center with your inhale. We're meeting in tabletop position, so bring both hands on to the mat and both knees onto the mat. From here, just tuck your toes under and we're going to push ourselves back into a child's pose and then come all the way up. Arch your back, then curve back and come pushing in. See if you can almost lift your knees off the mat here to activate and stretch a bit into your ankles and your feet. Moving front, arching the back, curve, push all the way back, lifting the knees off the mat. Make sure that you're spreading your fingers wide here as well so we can get that connection to the mat by really pushing into your arms, your shoulders, stacking the joints and helping your body to reach further back. One more like this. Coming all the way front for arch, then curve and push back. Then meet in tabletop position. We're going to come in to just reach our left arm to the front, our right leg to the back. Bird dog. And we take a deep breath in, hold it. Exhale, curve and meet the elbow to the knee. Extend with your inhale. 2 more. And last one. Great, extend. This time we grab onto our ankle and hold it here. First variation, to just keep it here and keep that ankle close to the sitting bone. Second variation, we fully extend into tiger here. Hold it here. One more deep breath. Then exhale, release back down and plant your hand and knee. We're switching side, extend that right arm and left leg. Inhale and exhale. On your next exhale, we come in for that curve. Extend and curve. Last one. And fully extend, hold it. Then bring your hand to lock onto your ankle. For your second variation, we fully extend that leg to the top. Hold it for one more breath. Exhale, release both arms down. From here, tuck your toes under. We're gonna step it up for our downward facing dog. If you want to engage movement, walk your dog out, feel free to do so. Then from here, look to the top of the mat, step or jump, and bend your knees to step front. Come halfway, lengthen through the spine, exhale, forward fold, bend your knees slightly. Inhale, arms come reaching overhead, we're standing up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring some weight into just your toes here, and we're lifting off the heels off the mat. Bringing some balance in, but doing it in a gentle way. Making it easy to, again, find that position, the good spot here. Then take a deep breath in, reach arms overhead. Hold it here. We're gonna slowly sink down into chair pose. And as we enter chair pose, feel free to lower down the heels again. Hold it here. Then exhale, hands come into prayer pose. Exhale, arms come reaching back. Inhale, front, overhead. Exhale, reach back. Lean your upper body slightly forward. 2 more. Last one, overhead. And last one, arms behind back. Then from here, inhale, extend legs and come standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in again. Arms overhead, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back to your high plank. From your high plank, find your chaturanga or vinyasa and come upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Stay for 2 breaths. Then inhale, reach that right leg up to the sky and bend it, come front. Lower your left knee, come into our low lunge. Then exhale, find your half split by lengthening that front leg. Keep gazing and lifting that chin away from the mat. Inhale, come low lunge, lift off that back knee and find your twisted runner's lunge by reaching your right arm up to sky. Then exhale, bring your hand down, frame that front foot, step it back, downward facing dog. With your next breath, jump to the front or step, come halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, we're sinking in to just the toes by lifting the heels off the mat. Take your time here to find that balance, to find your sweet spot. Then inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, slowly lower down, hinge your hips and move downwards. As we enter chair pose, feel free to lower down. Exhale, swing your arms back. Inhale, swing arms front. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. All right, last one. Arms overhead and behind. With your next inhale, come reaching all overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back to your high plank. Find your vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. From this, swing your left leg up to the sky, bend that knee and bring it to the front. Lower your back knee, come into your low lunge on your left side. Then exhale, bring both hands to the front as you extend that left leg, half split. Inhale, low lunge again. Then exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat as your left reach up and you lift your back knee off the mat. Exhale, hands come framing that front foot. Step it back for downward facing dog. Inhale, come high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more like this. Really make sure that you're shifting your shoulders away and above your wrists. Then press back, downward facing dog. And we slowly step to the top of the mat, come halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. From here, allow your upper body to release down. Thigh and chest connection. Then inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank. Find your chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Hold it here. This time we're swing that right leg up to the sky, bend your knee, and then extend it as we move towards the left. Fallen triangle, but an active one today. Then slowly bring it down onto the mat. Extend your arm up further. 1 more breath. Exhale, release your hand down and swing your leg back up, 3-legged dog. Open up, half Scorpio. 1 more breath. Then exhale, release your leg down. We're switching side. Inhale, extend that left leg. Then bend your knee, face yourself towards the right and extend it out in the sky. Fallen triangle, active one. Great, 1 more breath. Then extend your leg and open further. And slowly with your exhale, bring both hands to the mat, step it back and reach your leg up for 3-legged. Exhale, open up for half Scorpio. Hold it here. And with your next exhale, slowly release back down. From here, coming on to our forearms for dolphin pose. See if you need to bend your knees a bit more here to still extending that spine fully. Then what we want to do here is just come for a few dips towards the front. So we're tipping all the weight over to our arms and hands, moving that head forward, and doing it 3 more times. If we need any rest, feel free to come down to your child's pose. Last one, you guys. Then slowly stay here in your dolphin. Release your knees down. We're finding rabbit pose by placing your whole top of the head onto the mat. Then reach back towards your heels. If you can reach them, grab hold of the heels and then fully extend and hold on to the heels as you push your upper chest, upper shoulders and back away to the top of the mat. 1 more breath. Slowly release your hands and come into your child's pose. Lengthen here through the spine as you release and relax your whole body. Taking this time to thank Kit for always committing, for always pushing through when you want it to. And with your next breath, inhale, push yourself up, tuck your toes under and come to our high plank. From here, find your chaturanga, dive down and upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Swing that right leg to the top, three-legged, bend your knee and step it in between your hands. This time, move that back foot slightly closer and we're gonna extend both legs straight if we can. If this feels too intense, have a slight bend in your front leg. Coming into this modified pyramid pose, if we have any props, we can use them underneath our hands to lengthen a bit through the upper body as well. Keep holding it here. And whenever you're ready, try to fold over that front leg. One more breath. Inhale, soften that front knee and step it back to our downward facing dog. Switching side, reaching that left leg up to the sky, bend your knee and step it in between your hands. Find that lengthening through that front leg and front foot still planted firmly onto the mat. If you need here to soften that front knee, please do. We do not ever want to feel any strain, any too intense sensations, as we can't relax our body and let ourselves soften. We always want to bring that main focus to soften the body and to be able to soften with each exhalation within the mind. So keeping that focus to always have the connection to the body, listening to what it needs, is really the main purpose here of each practice. See if you can lengthen and soften over that front leg. Then slowly bend that front leg and press it back to our downward facing dog. From here, lower down onto your knees. We're just going to swing ourselves around to seated position. And extending both legs in front of us. We're finding our forward fold here. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need. And we fold from the hip, so it could be helpful to hold on to the hip and guide almost the hips over the thighs. And then whenever we find that connection, we reach forward. If you can, if you're close, you can soften the head and let it rest down. Take one deep breath in. And slowly come all the way up to seated again. We're just going to end our practice with a few deep breaths. Sit yourself down in any comfortable position. And we will close our eyes, rest our hands into the lap or onto our knees. Take one deep breath through the nose. We're gonna inhale for 4 seconds. And then we're gonna exhale for 6. So we take a deep breath in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find back to your normal breath. Soften the shoulders. Soften your eyebrows. Allow this moment to unfold without wanting to change it. Realizing the power in acceptance and being present. Bring your hands to your heart center. Fold your forehead down towards your hands. And give yourself a big thank you for committing to this time on the mat, for being present, for sharing your energy. Thank you so much for practicing with me today on the mat. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like this video. That would help me loads to bring out more content for you, and I hope to see you soon in the next week's yoga flow. Have a lovely week ahead of you. Lots and lots of love.